Hello YouTube, here with another pipe video. I was going to make this video just kind of give an update, what's been going on, and to check in with everybody and see how everybody's doing. If it's windy, I do apologize. It's windy. If you guys are hearing it, I'm sorry. So, haven't made a video in a while, but I'm at home today and figured I might as well. So I live in Alabama now, and if you don't know, we've had a series of storms, and my basement's flooded, and so is my work. It's more of a problem that my work is flooded, because that means I can't work. But it allowed me to be home and make this video, which allowed me to then dig a ditch to divert water away from my basement. So hopefully tomorrow both problems will be solved. Today I'm smoking this little this pipe here. It's a Briarworks Classic C71. It's a little poker. In it, I have Margate. I also have a pipe lighter that hates the wind. Gives me complete fits. I'm not working. So what have I been up to? Nothing really. I guess just getting fatter, for being honest. Sounds like here comes another gust. I've gotten quite heavy. I realize it. I need to lose weight. Been working, and there it is. There's the wind. My wife and I are actually in the process of adopting 2 little girls. So, as far as having a lot of free time, I barely have any. Some of you may know my other hobbies are playing guitar, and I barely get to squeeze some of that in during the day. I have started taking my pipes to work and smoking, because I can smoke in the plant. Smoking a pipe or 2 during the day at work, but it's not the same as being able to do it at your own leisure. I like to roam. I'm not one that sits like I'm doing now. I want to get up and walk around while I smoke, and I guess it helps me think. I don't know. I can do that at work sometimes. But I made a recent trip to the Briary. If you don't know what the Briary is, I argue that it is one of the best pipe shops in North America. Owned by, I believe, Skip Elliott. He makes his own pipes, Elliott Pipes. And they're quite a ways out of my price range. Not that, I'd like to have one, but I'm fine for buying within my price range. Good for those who can afford them. They are beautiful. Made a trip up there, got me some new English blends. Not new, but I got two tins of Margate. I got a 4th generation 1882, and I got one more. I should have brought it out here, but I forgot. It was a successful trip. It was the first time in 5 years that I had been there. And there is something about being able to go into a brick and mortar store that specializes in not cigars, but pipes, and see a guy behind the counter smoking a pipe, and see some guys in the lounge, or gals, I didn't pay that close of attention, smoking pipes rather than cigars. What I'm used to is cigars. In Texas, when I lived down in Texas, it was cigars. Most places I've been is cigars. But I love the Briary. They have a website. The website doesn't do their store justice. It's fantastic. I lucked out, really. I did, getting this Margate. It was the last 210s, and I snatched it up. And I haven't had Margate since, I don't know when the last time I had Margate was. There's probably a video somewhere of me smoking Margate, but that may have been the last time. So, what else here? Yeah, just life. Life's been happening and keeps me from making consistent videos, and I'm sure all of you can understand. I do miss the conversations of person-to-person pipe smoking, and I'm horrible at responding to comments on YouTube, so I do apologize about that. If you want to leave a comment, I'll try to see it, but I'm really terrible at it. It's more about putting a video out there to say hey and see how everybody's doing. And well, I hope you're doing well. It's amazing what you can find on YouTube now. I was just browsing around. I like fishing. Fishing's another one of my big hobbies. I've only recently gotten into it, and I'm really glad I did. I wish maybe it had been sooner in life that I did, but can't pick the times when things happen in your life. So I've gotten into fishing, and I've watched YouTube fishing channels on YouTube, and there are a great number of fishing channels on YouTube. Those Guggen dudes, they're making videos. There's a guy, Marling Baits, he's making videos, and then you get the pro guys who are making some videos. I don't really care for them so much. I like watching somebody that's a little more relatable, that has to pay for what they purchase, and so their finances dictate what the quality of their purchase. They may go and spend $50 on a reel as opposed to 200 or 350 or 450. $50 is more my speed. Anyways, I enjoy watching those, but it's amazing what you can find on YouTube now. I remember when I first started off back in 2008, it was just, YouTube was an infant and there wasn't a lot to it, and you didn't have a ton on there. Now you have videos of people breathing just for the sound effects for other people's benefit. So you can close your eyes and listen to somebody else breathe. I'm not that type of person. I don't like watching noise videos like that. Mouth noises especially irritate the crap out of me. I will listen to like a lecture or something. I'm just going to listen. But anyways, yeah, it's been raining a lot down here. It's been flooding. My work's flooded. My wife, she does hospice. She's in my truck actually. Most of the roads she travels around are flooded, which is why she has my truck. She doesn't slide off the road, you know. I'm normally a pretty reclusive smoker. I smoke in the backyard or on the back porch or in the shop, or just tooling about back there, or I smoke to myself, for myself. So bringing it to work, like I mentioned a minute ago, and smoking a pipe at work has been different for me. There's a lot of social anxieties that I personally have to overcome smoking in a setting where people haven't seen me smoke before, smoke pipe. So I'm overcoming them. It's not that huge of it's all a mental thing, and I understand that. But some of the names that people relate pipe smokers to when they see somebody smoking a pipe, I'm experiencing, which I haven't really experienced before, like Popeye. Wow, man, you look like Popeye. I look like a scrawny little man with massive forearms. I don't think so. Ernest Hemingway. I don't know that I even get that one. Hugh Hefner. That was one. People are strange. People are strange. But nobody says anything negative about it, and that's good. I did go and choose some cherry tobacco, which I'm not a fan of aromatics, but for the sake of others around me, I chose aromatics to bring to work, just so that it wouldn't be irritating for people. You can smoke cigars or whatever you want there, and people do smoke cigars sometimes, so if they can tolerate that, they can tolerate any variety of pipe tobacco. It's just I don't want to come off as offensive like that. It's not who I am. I'd rather not make waves if I don't have to. Making waves for the sake of making waves is not my style. But yeah, adopting 2 little girls, it's been quite an experience. We've learned a lot. And we've grown a lot just from having to deal with some of the things that we've had to deal with. And it's amazing watching the kids grow. I would never ever do it again. No, I would not. But I'm glad to have the experience that I have now. It's hard. It's really hard. But I guess if I were going to request you send me one comment, it would be, who are you guys watching now? It's 2021, and things have changed so much. So who are you guys watching on YouTube for pipe smokers, or just whatever? What do you like to watch in general? Again, I like to watch guitar videos, pipe smoking videos, and fishing videos, particularly kind of homegrown fishing videos, these guys that aren't sponsored or anything. But because what I like is kind of cyclic, one day I may watch more fishing videos, and the next day I may watch more guitar videos, and the next day I may watch more pipe videos, but it's in intervals of maybe a couple months at a time. And I fall out of who I used to watch. I fall out of it falls out of my memory, really. I can't remember. So who are you guys watching now? What are you guys watching? I'd like to know. Give me some ideas. I got a little selfie stick that this my phone's on, and I'm loving it. I can rock. The sound of me rocking may be irritating to some of you, but I'm gonna rock anyway. Yeah, I missed Margate. It's not quite as strong as I remember. Now, I've been chewing for quite a few years now, dipping, chewing, Copenhagen Straight, and I smoked cigarettes for a good spell there, and it's kind of dulled the senses of my tongue. Not that they were ever particularly good, but things aren't as strong as they once were for me. But Margate is seeming quite mild. I really hope this wind isn't overwhelming. You know, it's strange. You'd think in the South you'd see more old men smoking pipes. But I see very few old men smoking pipes. To be honest, I haven't seen any. Not around me, anyway. Now, our population of the town is like 2,000 people, and I live outside of town a good ways. So my interaction with people is at work. And that's pretty much it. And the rocking is the wind, if you're wondering. I have nothing to do with that. It is 100% the wind's fault. Blame the wind. I don't see many pipe smokers. It's unfortunate, because it's not an industry I'd like to see die, you know. I guess there are enough of us to keep some of the more boutique places open. And tobacco's expensive. Now, I remember coming down to the Briary when I was younger and I spent $100 on some tins of tobacco, and give me quite a bit. I spent $200 this last time. I got a pipe, I got this pipe, and I got 4 tins. Margate was 21 bucks. That's a little steep, and I know it's Esoterica, and they've got a thing where they release tobacco very rarely, twice a year, once a year, something like that. I get it. But still, 21 bucks. Golly. It's like Washington State prices. I don't know how much it is there. I'd hate to know. Break the bank. Got horses now, again. I like watching them. They're interesting. How they interact with each other. Some of the things they get excited about. Some of the things that scare them. They're funny. I'm sure at 15 minutes and 54 seconds now, I've lost most of you guys, so I guess I'm going to end it here, but I will try to make more videos. Again, I'm not going to promise anything. I've done that in the past and broken my promise. I'm going to try to make more videos on a more regular basis, and maybe I can. So, until then, I'll talk to you guys later.